Hi, I'm Tracee Dorr, and welcome to Behind the Build. Today I have a really important meeting with Gina with River City Bank, and we're doing the punch-out list in the finished staycation home. Stay tuned. The farmhouse here in Persimmon Ridge is coming right along. Siegel Foundations, as you recall, last week poured the foundation walls, and we really had to make sure that those were poured correct so that it would step down to the walkout level. So one thing I realized, I cannot save the shagbark hickory tree in the front yard. I was really hoping I could. When we cleared the land and Greg with Grasshoppers and the crew was out here, I was hoping that the house would sit back a little bit further, and I was really praying that we could, but we're gonna have to take that out right after the foundation crews get out of here. Yesterday and today, the guys wrecked the foundation forms off of the foundation. It had to sit up for a couple days to make sure it was good and solid. Today, the waterproof crew came in and did the waterproofing on the foundation. So the next step is Monday morning, Thompson Brothers Plumbing is meeting me out here, and we're doing all the groundwork inside of the foundation where all the plumbing comes in the walls and all the sewage goes out the floor, and we've got to rough in that bathroom in the perfect spot. After that, about a week after, and after we get that inspection, we can pour the basement floor. So before they can pour the floor, they've got to go ahead and level back out the rock in that basement floor, put a poly vapor barrier down, and then they can pour the concrete. After that, we backfill, and then we start our framing. The Westie Ranch is coming right along, and in about 5 months we've got before Coco and Cash and their homeowners can move into this beautiful home. So as you can see, we've made a lot of progress. The house is all framed up, the windows are in, and we have started mechanicals. Corrigan Electric is right in about the middle of the process right now. They've finished out the first floor, and now they're moving to do the electrical work in the basement. Yesterday, my homeowners were out here having a fun time with Tony working the high lift. We've graded out the backyard, graded out the front yard to get all the water to go back and head down the hill towards the ponds. But most importantly, Joni was out here showing Tony exactly where she wanted this big rock. This rock actually came out of the lot next door and was on the front of their lot in the beginning of construction. So Joni really wanted to feature it right here in the middle of the yard with a bunch of beautiful landscaping around it. You'd come in the driveway, see that rock, and it would sit right in front of their home and be a beautiful feature. The outside of this house is going to start coming alive because next week the brick is going to be delivered, the crew will start putting it up, and right after that we'll be doing the hardy board. Well, I'm sorry I showed up a little early today.
That's all right. That's fine. At least you're here all the time, though.
But you're here. Were you double checking the amount of concrete that we needed for the walls and how many trucks to send?
Yeah, I was sitting out there on the road there, just, you know, Ted gave me the dimensions, and I just figured them up for him. Okay. So you're looking, you're going to have a little over 100 yards in this foundation.
Wow, even
wall.
with the walkout. I mean, this isn't a huge walkout, so it is walking out of the side.
Right.
Okay.
You're building another big house, what you're known for.
I know, right?
That's awesome.
And this is, we call this the Kentucky Cottage.
Oh, really?
So it isn't really a cottage.
Really?
It is a big home. So
well, good for you.
I have to point out here, this is the one that we have the walkout on the side.
Right.
And look, we've got to fill all this up with rock. But you know what I'm going to do?
What are you going to do?
I'm going to lot 383, the Westie Ranch. We're going to take all that rock that I hid over there, and we're going to use this where we can to backfill.
Well,
and
there you go.
We don't want to put it
go.
way up against the foundation or where the utilities are going to be.
There you go.
But I need some solid firm fill, so I think it's going to work out.
That'll work out.
Yeah.
A lot of people haul that stuff off, and the next thing you know, they're calling us for fill.
Exactly.
And I'm thinking, well, you haul a bunch of stuff off that you could have used, but you're using your head, you know.
I have a question for you.
What's that?
What PSI of concrete are we putting in these foundations?
3,500.
3,500, okay, that's what I was thinking. So
35.
Then when we get to pouring the basement floor, I've had clients request adding fiber, which isn't the norm.
It's not the norm, but there's a few people that do it, you know. Fiber, it gives it tensile strength, you know what I'm trying to say. And it cuts down on these little bitty I don't know
hairline
what. Yeah, it
cracks?
cuts all that down.
Okay.
It actually keeps the top from popping off.
Right.
Well, there's a lot of flat work people that I deal with on a daily basis, and concrete should be poured like on a 5-inch slump, which is the middle of the road, right? And there's some people, man, they'll wait it up on. I had one
Just
guy.
So it sets up quicker?
No, so
what's the difference?
they put so much water in it,
Okay.
and if you took a rock and threw over in it, it'd look like a pond.
So when is the point when the guys are up walking on top of these walls that they are putting in
Anchor bolts.
the anchor bolts? Does it have to get to a certain
It has to get to
dryness?
the top. No, what it has to get to, it has to get to the top of that form right there, the concrete.
So, but can they put it in immediately, or do they have to wait for it to
No,
set up a little bit?
They can put it in immediately.
They put it in immediately.
Right. They'll just
Okay.
they'll take a trowel, and they'll trowel the top of that off,
Yep.
get the wall smooth,
Yep.
and then put the
Yep.
anchor bolt in.
So that anchor bolt, is that what, about 12
It's
inches,
about
18
yeah, it's about a
inches?
foot long.
Okay.
Right.
So those have to go in.
And they're galvanized steel. 'Cause
Okay,
that's
so that
how,
when the framers, you have that, when the framers set their bottom plates on that, and then they can
bolt to
set
it.
it on that, bolt it down, and
Right.
that is how it's connected, the framing to that foundation
That's what's
wall.
holding that house to that
Yep.
wall.
I think you guys are good to go, and your trucks probably will pull it up pretty soon. So.
Yeah, they'll be pulling in here in just a few minutes.
Thanks,
Tracee,
Roscoe.
it's so good to do business with you.
Tell
All right.
the crew back at the office at Allstate I say hi.
I'll do it.
Okay,
Thanks.
okay, thanks,
All right.
Roscoe.
See you
ya.
later. Bye-bye.
I absolutely love meeting with Roscoe out on my job sites. He is amazing to work with. He's on it, and Allstate Ready Mix, just love working with them. But anyways, my pro tip for today is a really good one. If you are building or you are a builder, make sure that when your foundation guys are setting up these foundation forms, you are there to supervise. You go over exactly where the grade is going to be. Where I am standing right now, this is going to end up being mostly dirt. This is all going to be fill dirt. And we're walking this house out to the side. But if the builder doesn't do the correct step downs, your house could sit at an incorrect elevation or have the front yard slope a different way than you want. So make sure your builder's on site, and builders, make sure you're there.
Have you been dreaming of a gorgeous new kitchen, a master bath, or a lower level bar to entertain your friends and family? Barber Cabinet Company has been helping families create their dream spaces since 1948. From start to finish, they help guide you through the process, delivering custom cabinets that match your design style, organizational needs, and a product that will stand the test of time. Call Barber Cabinet Company today and start blending your ideas with our experience. When it comes to plumbing, you don't want to trust just anyone. Thompson Brothers Plumbing is a family-owned and operated business that prides itself on continuing education, dependability, and quality service. From new construction and remodeling to general repairs and maintenance, Thompson Brothers Plumbing provides fast, affordable, quality service for both residential and commercial customers. Schedule an appointment online at thompsonbros.com or give us a call at 502-742-7500.
Hold on to the little things. Don't ever let them go. In a moment, everything changes. 'Cause little moments, they make a lifetime.
Right outside your door, there's a lifetime of memories waiting to be made.
Are you ready, Dad?
At Trex, we see it too. Visit Trex.com.
For over 36 years, Grasshopper's Land Clearing and Tree Service has been helping residential and commercial customers with tree maintenance. From emergency tree removal to land clearing, Grasshoppers has the equipment and experience. Visit us online at grasshopperslc.com.
When you're building a custom home, you can't just start out by picking everything out at once. The process really has to evolve. So today I'm here at KI Lumber and I'm meeting with Paula and Joni. We're picking out all their trim pieces like their stair parts, their baseboard, and their doors. It's really important to pick it all out as you go because a lot of times the design evolves as you go. I'm looking forward to making all the final selections and seeing what we end up with. Well, I wanted to get you all here back to KI Lumber so that we could touch and feel some of the trim and the doors in person so that we make some good decisions rather than just showing you pictures to work off of. So, Mitch, go ahead.
All right. Well, today we're going to be picking our trim around our windows, our base for our floors, on our floorboards, and then we'll talk about crown molding and areas you want crown, and then we'll discuss whether you want carpet on your stairs or what type of railings and stuff like that, and hinge colors. I guess what areas are we going to do crown? Our normal areas like we would, or?
So pretty much, and correct me if I'm wrong, correct me if we want to go more or less or whatever. So in the foyer, we have decided, just to let you know, we are going to do beams across here. So we're going to do a beam, we're going to do cedar, and we're going to have the trim carpenters plane it out, and then we're going to put a light fixture here and a recessed light here in between. So we've got these 3 beams. And then the crown will be in between.
All right.
This whole area, kitchen and eat-in dining area, for sure, which will go down this hallway. Master bedroom. Want it in the office too? Okay, we didn't figure it originally, but okay. And not in this bedroom. Okay, dining room, yes. Of course, we already said that. This back area, no. Okay. So are you good on crown there?
Yeah,
okay.
I've got, basically it's all the areas that we had previously
originally.
marked,
Basically the first floor, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
So I've got foyer, dining room, kitchen and breakfast room, great room, master bedroom, sunroom, 6 rooms.
I guess for uniformity,
In the guest bedroom,
I guess so.
Yeah, you can put it down there. You want to do it in the guest bath also?
yes, that's the one that everybody's gonna see.
Yes, so let's do it in those 2.
Okay.
Okay. Do we have it in the master, do we want to go into the master bath?
I would.
Then let's put it in the master bath.
I think we've eliminated all the empty rooms.
I think so.
The only place it's not in is the garage and the laundry
Right,
room.
right. Right in the office. Yeah.
In the office.
Yeah. And
It's
there's-
easier to just say no office, no
right.
laundry
No,
room.
and no lower level. No lower
Right,
level.
right.
So should we go ahead and look at the door styles?
Yep, yes,
Because I
we can
think
do that.
there's, okay.
All right.
We can go over here to the wall.
They don't have one where this is just a square line. It has. These are like a beveled edge.
Right.
They don't have one where it's just.
No, not in the masonite line. Those
So
are all beveled.
this is the door that I have in my house, and I have those very plain trims. So, you know, it has that more curvy kind of panel look, but you also have kind of crown molding that has a little bit of that curve to it. So it kind of gives you that more, you know, historical looking door. Now look on the back of this. Here's just the 2-panel door. You know, we use this line of the masonite doors in 98% of what we do. Maybe every once in a while, if I do a really modern home, I'll take and do that simpler one. But for all the more traditional homes, we're doing these. And you know, they're nice doors. They're most reasonable, unless you want to go to a different, you know, unless you want to spend more money.
I like the 5-panel door much better.
Than the 2.
I think the 2 looks like everybody else.
It does.
And the 5-panel
does.
is not very common.
That is true, and those panels, the beveling look is less noticeable with the 5 panels. Okay, we're
This
going
is-
with the 5 panels.
Again, my favorite. I have this in my cottage.
and it's in budget.
Yes, I think we made a lot of great decisions. You picked my favorite door, and I think we're good to go. Well, I'm so excited to do another loan with you.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited to work with you on another one too.
I know, and this is the farmhouse. It's
Yep.
a spec house. It's in
Right.
Persimmon Ridge.
Right.
It's on a gorgeous lot, half acre, and I know somebody is going to buy this right up. But I own the lot, and you're able to do the construction loan for me because I own that lot.
Right.
Okay.
And so this works just like the other loans that we've done where someone else has borrowed it and you're the builder on it.
Yes.
Except that you own the lot, so we don't have the third party involved basically. You're
Right.
borrowing the money, you're going to build it as a spec, you're going to hopefully get it sold before the loan ever comes due. And I've seen the plans, it's gorgeous. I don't know why it wouldn't sell quickly. So yes, we'll do this as a construction loan for you.
Okay.
The paid for lot is the down payment, so you didn't have to come, any more cash out of pocket for anything.
Okay.
And just like the other ones, you can take the draws as the work progresses. There's no fees for the draws. Just call me when you need money. I'll come out and look at the property, see the work that's been done, inspect the property, and we'll disperse it to you and you can pay your subs.
Well, I like that you all get that process done quickly. When I always request draws, you're usually there within that day usually, and then I get the money that day or the next day.
Right.
So it's perfect because I've got to be able to pay my subs quickly to keep the job moving, to keep future jobs moving, because subs like that.
Right.
So, okay.
Well, that's the name of the game. Make money on it by moving the project along.
Yep.
So,
Okay.
So I have a few things for you to sign.
Okay.
And the first one is actually the closing cost and closing disbursement. The closing costs are actually less on this one because you already own the lot. You've already paid for the purchase of that.
Nice.
So there's a little bit less in closing costs. So we'll go over those here.
Okay.
And so this shows you your fees to the bank, your fees to the attorney, and your recording fees for the mortgage.
Okay.
And if you're okay with all of that, the fees that we discussed earlier, I just need your signature and today's date.
So all this looks good. It's exactly what you told me. So I'm good to go there. Let me make sure I sign this right. What is the date?
Today is the 30th.
Okay. Oh, before I forget.
Yep.
Do you remember that car loan I did from you?
Yeah.
For the truck 2 years ago? I want to pay it off today.
Oh, wow.
Yep,
That's way
so
ahead
pay
of
it off.
schedule. That's awesome. That's good.
So I'm excited.
Okay.
So the interest was so reasonable on that, so I was so psyched about that.
Perfect.
And I have the little bit extra I need to pay it off, and we're good to go.
Awesome.
So after we're done here?
As soon as we're done with these, we'll just head out to the teller line. You can just write a check, and we'll get you a lien release, and it's all yours.
I know. Okay, I just didn't want to forget that. Okay, well, let's sign the rest of these and go pay off that car, and we'll be good to go.
Perfect. All right.
Need new flooring for your home? Fabulous Floors has you covered. Whether you're looking for carpet, hardwood, or waterproof flooring, Fabulous Floors has hundreds of colors and designs to choose from. Don't feel like getting out? Their virtual showroom, FabulousFloorsKentucky.com, allows you to see what the flooring will look like in your home and view their product catalog. With national brands like Mohawk, your flooring will look fabulous. Stop by a store today or visit us online at FabulousFloorsKentucky.com.
Corrigan Electric is the professional Kentuckiana electrical service contractor. If you have an electrical issue,
you know us at Corrigan. Give us a call.
Are you in love with freestanding tubs? How about tub fillers? Dreaming of a gorgeous faucet to finish off your farm sink? From creating the perfect master bath to your dream kitchen, BK Plumbing Supply designer Amy Bray is here to help you every step of the way. With years of experience designing beautiful spaces, Amy will guide you through the process, helping you pick out the perfect pieces to create your space. Call BK Plumbing Supply today or visit them online at bkplumbingsupply.com. The Mulch Yard has a large variety of mulch and wood chips to help your landscaping pop. Need a place to dispose your lawn and land debris? Drop it by the Mulch Yard and let their team dispose of it for you. Visit tmyard.com for a full list of products and services.
Hello, I'm Nikki Darnell with River City Bank. Construction loans don't have to be scary or difficult. From purchasing a lot, working with you through the construction loan, or helping you remodel your home, River City Bank is here to help builders and homeowners with their financial needs. We offer a variety of construction and home renovation loans, along with long-term financing and quick closing times. Call us or send us an email. We're happy to explain the process or go over any questions that you may have.
Well, the staycation home, as you see, is complete. And every time I walk up to this house, I do feel like I'm on vacation. I need to check in with Stephanie, make sure everything is going great with them. They moved in about a week ago and they're still super excited. They're still unboxing, having furniture delivered, getting rooms set up. I need to update her on some of the things on the punch-out list, so I'm gonna head on in. Hey, Stephanie.
Hi.
I let myself in. Give me a hug.
How are you?
Good.
Look,
How are you?
I'm trying to make it
Yay,
homey.
trying to beautify the house.
I know it hasn't been
So-
long, but it makes me feel better.
Yep. So you're starting to get organized. You've been in a week.
Kinda,
We
sorta.
still have to work on some of the punch outs. So we've gone through that list. You give me your list. I have my list. We've got some of the guys in here.
Yeah, there's a crew out there today even so.
Good,
coming along.
good. We went ahead last week and finished up the little things on the exterior. And when they finish the things in the backyard, we'll go ahead and finish all the power washing and the painting on the exterior and kind of do those exterior punch outs. So landscaping, we had to switch out a couple bushes because a couple already died. So that's
But
that's
those
kind
have
of
gone
typical.
well, so the replacements look really good. So,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. So no, that worked really well. And then the grass is looking good, so that's nice. It's already starting to look like a home. And my gosh, you've moved
We have
in
some furniture.
Furniture
Not
already
all
and
of it. We
everything?
still have some on back order. The colors are working great with the furniture and trying
Yep.
to get the accent color to go with it.
Yep.
The grass cloth
Yep.
that you helped me pick
the grass
out.
cloth wallpaper's up.
I love it. I was
know.
nervous
It's
about
beautiful.
it, but I
That
think
is
it
so
turned out
beautiful.
wonderful. It's got the brown and
Yep.
the gray, just that
Yep.
neutral.
And it adds that texture. It almost kind of brings the texture of the floor up on the walls. And I think if we found a couple pieces of very subtle art, nothing too decoratory, just very almost like collected pieces of art there, I think would be beautiful.
I need
So
lots of art and
yes,
decorator help.
you have
so.
a big home. There are a lot of walls, but it's a lot of open space
Coming
too.
together.
So
I'm
it's
just, I'm
nice.
loving every second.
I know.
I really am.
I know.
Feels
So-
like home. Even though it's been a
It
week,
is.
it feels like having to come from paper to this. It just feels really good.
No, it's great. And then things like if electrical fuses blow, things like that. Something pops, the electric goes off. If the oven, doesn't work one day, just let me know.
Okay.
You're also going to start to see things like crown molding separating from the ceiling, especially in January or February when things are really dry outside. You're going to have a little gap there, and then most likely in about April, it'll close back up. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
And then at the 1 year mark, we're going to fix any nail pops. There might be corners
all
of
to be
drywall.
expected. Yeah.
It's totally normal. So, now lumber and trees, they're so new when they're harvested, they're still drying out. So, and even, it doesn't really matter when you build your house here in Kentucky, the wood is still drying out after you move in. So the house is still moving. So yeah, if you get something weird or you see a drywall corner or the tape of the drywall peeling off, don't worry about
I'm
that.
glad you
'cause-
talked me through, so I don't panic if I were to see that. So,
Yes, not a
perfect.
big deal. Not a big deal. We'll just do that 1 year walkthrough and stuff like that. And usually after that point, it doesn't happen. But no, everything is wonderful. And of course,
Kitchen's my favorite.
oh my gosh, it's amazing. And and Barbara's just amazing. And if you have problems later with drawer glides or something's a little out of whack, they'll come and adjust it.
Okay.
So you just call Kirby or
She's
the
been
guys
awesome
at
to
Barbara
work
Cabinets.
with. I mean, I love even the two-tone. Wanted it bright and light and airy, and right in the center, which we did. But
Yep.
having that warmth of the was it hickory, whatever
It is
color?
hickory.
Yeah,
It is hickory.
It's really nice.
So in your kitchen, if we would have went all white cabinets or all the white dove cabinets, I think it just would have been too stark.
Yep.
I think with your house, the scale that it is and everything, doing this center area, that was your idea of making that, darker and richer. Even if I think that was all white, I think it just looked too generic.
And it brings in the countertop, which
It does.
I love. The
It
13-foot countertop, I might add.
I know, this is the biggest island I've ever done.
4 men carrying it in. 4 men. It was a sight to see, but loved
Yeah.
it.
No, it's gorgeous, and I love how they, kind of did the match on the granite, and it brought out the blues, the kind of the bluish grays, the ivories. and all the
Well,
warm
and that
tones.
was the tile that
Yep.
picked out here on the back. I should have
Yep.
turned those lights on for you.
No, it's
that's
perfect.
good.
It's absolutely perfect. And even with the shine on the backsplash, this is shiny, and this has that more of that
Matte.
honed or matte finish. Floor has no sheen to it. The cabinets really don't have any sheen to it. The hardware doesn't. It's very classic. But then this is shiny. Doing a mix of that, I think, is absolutely perfect.
And we had the polished in the old house, and so I was hesitant about what the honed would look like. But I think that's where folks are going now, and I'm really glad we did.
They are.
I think.
And less streaking and everything. I mean, you're putting together a flower arrangement right now, and you could just wipe up the water and you won't have all the streaking. So I have to ask you, what is your favorite part of this house, or what are a couple of your favorite things of this house that you did?
Just the kitchen in itself,
Yeah.
being the center, the focal point. I have to keep it clean a lot more than I did in my old house. But hey, but I love that. And just the openness of all the windows in the back, because we have such a beautiful acreage that's right there behind. And to be able in like every room see outside.
I
It's
think-
just brought the outside in a bit, and I love it.
And I think that was something from day one we had to do. Every single one of your main rooms had to focus on.
Do you remember we started with blocks, and all we did was have blocks of where do we want blocks of living space, and then it just kind of morphed into the rooms and the walls.
And that's how it starts.
Yeah.
People should really just kind of get paper and do it to scale if they can. You know, 1/4 of an inch equals 1 foot, and just kind of block out where they want things. And you know, you do have to have rooms in the front of the house, and we put your study there, we put your laundry rooms there, of course your foyer, but everything else is off the back of the house, even the kids' rooms. Not Matt's bedroom, but that's okay. You
He's
know,
a guy, he doesn't care
Both
as
kids
much
are off
about
to
it,
college in a year or two anyway,
Don't
so.
get me started.
I know, right? So, well, we'll just keep knocking away at the punch out list, and then you just we'll just, you know, keep feeding each other with the pictures.
You're my friend.
of
You're not going
interiors.
anywhere.
No.
I know where to find you.
Exactly, okay. Well, I'm going to head on out down the road. We have some other projects, and we'll keep in touch.
Come back anytime.
Always. Okay.
See ya.
Steph.
Bye.
Corrigan Electric can help make sure your family is prepared when there are power outages and severe weather hits. Call Corrigan Electric today and ask about our Briggs & Stratton generator systems.
You know us at Corrigan. Give us a call.
The right countertops make a big difference in the overall look of your kitchen cabinets, wet bar, and vanities. From choosing the perfect quartz or natural stone to fabrication and installation, Elite Stone countertops will help guide you through the process. Family owned since 2004, Elite Stone countertops offers quality service, a wide variety of products to choose from, and same-day free estimates. Call Elite Stone countertops or stop by the showroom to pick out the perfect countertops for your home. Have you been dreaming of a gorgeous new kitchen, a master bath, or a lower level bar to entertain your friends and family? Barber Cabinet Company has been helping families create their dream spaces since 1948. From start to finish, they help guide you through the process, delivering custom cabinets that match your design style, organizational needs, and a product that will stand the test of time. Call Barber Cabinet Company today and start blending your ideas with our experience.
Is it possible to fall in love with your home? To get goosebumps in the driveway? Is it possible for your home to withstand nor'easters and help protect you from fire? Is it possible to fall in love with your home before you even step inside?
Discover the world of exterior solutions by James Hardy. Endless colors, textures, and design. It's possible with James Hardy.
Thank you for joining us today on Behind the Build. Look forward to it next week, same time.